Welcome to the United Way Rental Assistance Database training materials. I'll be showing you how to use this database as an administrator. You'll have the ability to create new users as well as edit different drop-down lists in this database. The first thing you want to do is go to the web address, which is http://unitedway.cloudapp.net. That will take you here to the login page where you can type in your username and password and sign in. We do ask that you please do not share your login information with anyone else, as that's how we keep the database secure, and it's also how we keep track of who has edited the database. When you've signed in, you'll be taken to this home page. You'll see clients, reports, agency maintenance, drop-down lists, and user maintenance. You'll have access to all 5 of these areas, but your main focus as an administrator will be on the agency maintenance, drop-down lists, and user maintenance. Let's start here with agency maintenance. Here we have the agencies that will be using this database. So let's say that you have a church who comes to you and they say that they would like to have access to the database as readers. So they can't edit the database, but they can see information on different people in the database. The first thing you'd want to do is search for their organization. So let's just say they're called First Street Church. And when you click search, you see that they're not in the database already. So you can clear that away and add them. Put in their pertinent information. And let's just say that their primary contact is named Gloria Jean. When you save this, you'll see them appear right here in the agency list. So when you come over here to the user maintenance area, what will happen is when you click the add button, First Street Church will suddenly appear in the agency area. So let's say that we would like to add their primary contact, Gloria Jean, into our user list. Give her a user login and password. We'll create a username and password for her. And we'll keep her password sort of interesting like that. Now, for churches, we're going to give them the privilege to view. So that means that they're only able to see the database. They can't actually edit it. For those people who are users of the database, they will be given editor privileges, which means that they can look at the client section and the reports section and the home section. And they can edit anything in there. They can edit client records, they can delete client records, but they are not given access to the administrative portions. The admin privileges give you access to every area of this database, so you can add or delete anything you like. So for Gloria, we're going to give her the privilege of being a viewer. And here we see her email information. This email address will populate in the Notes and Communications tab when users would like to send a note to another one of their colleagues. They can just type in the address, and if you put in Gloria's email address here, it will populate automatically. So let's just say that her email address is gloriajean@gmail.com. And if you'd like to add any notes about her, you can feel free to do so. And for now, we're going to keep these blank. So press save. And here we see Gloria Jean. Now let's head over to the pick list maintenance. The pick lists are the different drop-down lists in this database. For example, we have the states in the United States of America, so I doubt that you'll be editing this list. But we also have assistance status, so pending, approved, denied, and funded. We have the assistance type, deposit or rental, funding source, which so far we have EFSP, ESG, Ventura Homeless, and other. And then we have status reason. These are reasons that a client would be denied funds. And we have vendor. So right now we have Catholic Charities, Project Understanding, Lutheran Social Services, Salvation Army, and MyCop. Now I'll come back over here to the client section and show you all of these drop-down lists. Let's go into John Doe's client record. And if you come in here to assistance, you'll see all these little drop-downs. Here's assistance type with deposit and rental. Here are the new statuses, pending, approved, denied, and funded. Here are the reasons for decline that we saw. And if you add payment, here you see the vendor list and the funding source list. So let's close this, and we'll go back to the pick list maintenance, and we'll add a new vendor. So let's say we'd like to add a new vendor, and that vendor's name is, let's see, Hope Charities. All you have to do is add in their title and put the number 6 here. Right here we see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you press the save button, Hope Charities will pop up right here. And then when you come back to the client area and you find the vendors in the payment section, Hope Charities will come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those numbers show where exactly on the drop-down list these vendors will show up. So let's go back, and I will show you how to delete. Let's go back to the vendor, and let's just go ahead and delete Hope Charities. All you have to do is click on it, press the delete button, and delete the record permanently. If we wanted to go back and delete Gloria Jean, go back and delete. It's very easy to add or delete, and it's the same thing as well for agency maintenance. If we wanted to delete First Street Church, just click on it and delete. And that is how you administer the database.